my channel. So I'm so happy to be filming today, just because like I've been meaning to film, and I was kind of like, I need to get a video, I need to do a video, I need to do a video, and I kind of didn't know what to do. I knew what I wanted to do, but like I'm on holiday from work right now, and I was just like, I really can't be asked. Like, I just want to chill every single day. But I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So I did my makeup. I'm not going nowhere. This is just a story of when I met my mum for the first time. I really hope you guys like this video. I hope you like this look. It's just completely random. I see a lot of people have these like simple sultry eye looks, and it just is simple, but it looks really nice, and that's what I decided to go with. And like a bold lip, like, yeah, because it's autumn, and you know I'm living for like the browns and the other autumn colors. I think autumn is my favorite season. But anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I need to go into the kitchen and do what I gotta do. But yeah, please guys, like, subscribe and share. I really would like to grow my channel. I would love to see my channel grow, and I know I need to be consistent, and also you guys need to like, subscribe and share also. But yeah, I really appreciate all the love, and I love when people communicate with me and they message me, like, you know, I want you guys to tell me what kind of videos you want me to put out, what kind of things you would like to see. If you guys want me to do like a Q&A or anything like that, like, please guys, put all the questions down, or DM me, Snapchat me, Instagram me, whatever it is. Like, you guys can, yeah. Yeah guys, so enjoy the video, and yeah, I'll chat to you later. 2000 and... what year? So this is 2013. One of my uncles was getting married, and like my dad was just like, yeah, let's go, or whatever. Initially I wasn't gonna go, but then they changed the day and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh, I can go. I was going uni at the time. We came up with this plan that we wouldn't tell my mum that I'm coming, basically. So the relationship with my mom back in those days, now my mom has Facebook and she's popping, but back in those days she didn't have Facebook. And like, I feel like when I was growing up, I didn't have a close relationship with my mom. So when I say like meeting my mom for the first time, I left Jamaica at 5, literally a week after my 5th birthday. I was just 5. And then so yeah, like I didn't have a close relationship. Like, she wrote me a couple letters, and I didn't speak to her all the time. Literally, I didn't speak to her a lot, so it wasn't a close relationship. Like, to me, I didn't know this woman, basically. And yeah, so anyway, it was my uncle's wedding, and we planned, me, my dad and my auntie. I'm probably gonna like put pictures or whatever. Me, my dad and my auntie, we decided that yeah, we're gonna go to Jamaica. It was my auntie's first time back to Jamaica or whatever. So it was so exciting. Like, I was so excited. Like, even when it was confirmed that the ticket was booked and everything, I still couldn't believe that I was going, because this is something I had dreamed about for years. Like, I yearned to see my mother again. Like, you know, growing up, I never had, like, I had stepmoms and stuff, but it's just not the same. Like, you just yearn for your mother, like the woman that, you know, gave birth to you. So anyway, so yes, so the day came, and we were finally on our way to Jamaica. So when we get to Jamaica now, like, yeah, we had this plan that yeah, I'm not gonna let no one know. So like, my grandparents didn't know. That's my mum's parents. My mum's parents didn't know. None of my mum's side of family knew. I think some of my dad's family knew. I'm not sure if they all knew. But yeah, so basically I went to Jamaica. And so we arrived at Jamaica on the Wednesday. The wedding was not till the Saturday. Cool. So like, we're doing whatever we need to do, running around, you know, preparing or whatever. And this one day, because it's like the town, so if you are Jamaican or you're from Jamaica or whatever, then you'll know. My family are from like Kellits, and my mum's family is from Sandy River. Kellits and Sandy River are really close, and like Sandy River doesn't have like shops or anything like that. It's just this area. But Kellits, obviously, it's got like the market or whatever, so people from Sandy River will go to Kellits to buy their stuff. So we were in Kellits this day. I was with one of my big cousins, and we were like shopping. I can't remember what we were in Kellett. And this lady comes, like, she comes to say hello to my cousin, and she was just like, weird, I'm not sure of that. And we were like, yes. So she was my mum's sister along with her daughter, and I was happy to see her, and obviously I didn't know her, like, so she was just like, I'm your auntie, da, da, da. I was like, oh my gosh, hi auntie. But we were like, please don't tell my mum, don't tell Shanaga's mum. I was like, please auntie, don't tell my mum, don't tell nobody, don't tell my grandparents, nothing, because it's a surprise. Cool. So yeah, so where the wedding was is in a place called Hanover, and my mum lives near Hanover, or in Hanover, one of them. And so anyway, we go, it's the day of the wedding, and like we're staying at this person's house, you know, the whole family, because it's far from where we originally come from or whatever. And so the plan was, and no, the day before this happened, so imagine, there's a good few days before I actually meet my mom, and to me, it's amazing that I'm in the same country, breathing the same air that my mom is breathing. Like, I'm on the land that my mom lives on, that she resides on. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe my mom is somewhere around, and I just can't reach her. Like, I've yearned for this, I've cried for this for years. Like, I've dreamed about this, I've imagined what it would be like, slow motion, running through the airport, running to my mom, like, I just want to meet this woman. So anyway, the day before the wedding now, she calls me, and for some reason, obviously, she's calling me from Jamaica, thinking that I'm in England, and the call comes through, and all my family like, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer. And to be honest, by the day before, I'm like fed up of this plan. I'm like, listen, I just want to speak to my mother. I just want to speak to my mother. I just want to speak to my mother. I just want to tell her, mommy, I'm here, blah blah blah. And my dad's like, don't tell her. And obviously my dad's talking to my sister. So I've got a lot of brothers and sisters, and I've got one sister where we've got the same mum and dad, and that sister, like, she was talking to my dad was talking to her in front of me, and I was so upset. I wanted to be like, sis, guess what, Medea, but I couldn't say anything. I was just like, this is so annoying.
Guys, I'm really doing my makeup really rubbish. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing to my face, but like, it's not even about the makeup right now, guys, honestly.
You know when you see somebody do something so basic, so simple, as they and they're like big makeup artists, and you're like, wow. So you don't have to be cut crease to be amazing. I never knew. So I'm there in the country, you know, I'm a know say my mother there in the country too. I can't see, I can't tell, so I can't do nothing. Can't see her, can't talk to her, nothing, and it's really frustrating me. And anyway, I have to keep my mouth shut and just continue with the plan, because I am excited for the plan, but at the same time, I want to talk to my mother. Like, I want to be like, mommy, guess what, I'm here, and guess what, I'm there. But anyway, so the day of the wedding comes. Guys, I'm not even priming my face, nothing. That's how you guys know. Anyway, so yeah, so we go to the hotel, and like, my uncle and his wife, they had the wedding, so beautiful. And what I had done is, even when I was in England, I told my mum, I was like, mommy, daddy's bringing down some stuff for you when he goes to Jamaica, and I'm gonna give it to him to give to you, because where the wedding is near where you live, and blah blah blah, or so, you know, you guys can meet up and blah blah blah. So that was the plan. So my dad had been speaking to her previously and had told her, you know, the time of the wedding and where the wedding is and stuff like that. And yeah, so after the ceremony, we had the reception in this room. So we're having a reception in this room. My dad gets a call that she's at the reception. So she's at the reception, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm sitting there with my cousin next to me. I think I got my two cousins next to me. And so I'm sitting there and I'm so nervous. Obviously, I have not seen my mum since I was 4, 5. Like, to me, I don't know this woman. Like, I know her, but I don't know her, if that makes sense. Like, you know the way you would know your mother. Like, I don't really know her like that. It's just crazy. Like, and I have dreamed of this moment, guys. I have cried so many tears. I have been so sad. I've gone through so much. I've gone through having my first child. I've gone through so much without her. I've gone through puberty. I've gone through everything without her. And in this moment, I'm just about to meet her. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So anyway, I'm waiting. My dad goes to the reception, and I see her. I see them as they're just about to come in the room. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here. I'm sitting down at the table. And like I said, my back is to the door. So she comes in and there's other round tables behind me with all my other family members, and she's like, yeah man, what? Like my mum can be so loud, like when she's like excited or happy or whatever, like me. Yeah, so she's like, oh. She's just like, what, I'm talking to everyone like, yeah, man, let's see if you had that time, all this kind of stuff. And then she comes to my table and she's talking to one of my other aunties like, yeah, what. So I turn around and I look at her and I'm just like, hi. She's just like, hi. And she continues talking to other people and I'm just like, I ain't seen you for ages and you just want to say hi like that? Like, I just don't get it. Don't you know I'm your child? Like, what's wrong with you? So anyway, she looks at me, she's like, what's your name? And I was just like,
Shanna Gay Miller.
She was just like, no. 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 What make Honor do this to me? And she walked off crying. She walked off bawling. So she walked off bawling. Bawling, okay? She was crying her eyes out. My dad was laughing. I was laughing. Like, I wasn't crying. Like, it's crazy. Like, I wasn't crying. She was the only one crying. Crying. And things. She was just looking at me like, Shanna. Just looking at me all over. Obviously, she's not seen me since I was like 5. Like, I come now, I'm 23, and I've breast, I've tan, I've weave, I've wig palm head, I've makeup, I've big on my nose. Obviously, she's looking at me like, I can't believe this is my Pekin. I'm joking. Like, she's just looking at me like, I can't believe this is my child. Like, oh my gosh, like. And yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I'm not crying and I'm not emotional at that time. I don't know how to explain how I felt. I was just so excited and I was just so happy to see her reaction towards me. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is my mommy. This is my mother. And, you know, we were just there and she took a picture next to my dad. So I've got a picture and I'm going to put it somewhere, left, right, up, down, I don't know, wherever. But like, I have a picture of my mom and my dad standing next to me, and it was the strangest, weirdest feeling in my whole entire life. And like, I had never been in the same room as my mom and dad before. I had never experienced what it was like to be with my mother and father. Obviously, I grew up with my dad, you know, like, I grew up with my dad, and me and my dad, I went through a lot. Maybe one day I'll do a video on me and my dad's relationship, or like, or the father and daughter relationship in general, because a lot of girls have daddy issues. But yeah, like, not saying that I have daddy issues now, but I think I did when I was younger. But yeah, it was just a weird feeling having my mum and my dad standing next to me. Like, yeah, it was just really, really weird. Like, being in the same room as them, being with them both, it was just like, oh my gosh, this is my mother and this is my father. Like, this is so amazing. And so obviously I had packed stuff because I was just like, there's no way I'm gonna go and meet my mum and I'm gonna go back to Kellet. So I'm gonna go back with my dad. I was like, I came to see my mum and I came to see my country, which by the way is beautiful, and all my other family members and stuff like that. I remember like calling one of my sisters or messaging her and being like, guess what, sis, I'm here. And she was just like, Shanna, stop lie. My sister Shakira, she was just like, Shanna, stop lie. I'm like, girl, I'm not lying, I'm here. Like, I'm talking to you on the phone and look at the number, like, I'm talking to your dad's phone, I'm here. Like, she couldn't believe it. And it was such a nice experience. So obviously I went back to my mum's house and I met my little brothers and got to see where my mum lived and just talk to her and just get to know her. Obviously I can't really get to know her and you can't really make up for the lost years or anything. But yeah, it was a beautiful experience. Was it how I expected it to be? Yeah, it was a beautiful experience. I loved the experience, and obviously I went on to meet my grandparents, and they still have a picture of me, a baby picture of me. I'll show that baby picture as well. My grandparents still have that picture hung up in their bedroom. Obviously, I'm their eldest grandchild out of all their children. Yeah, my mom had me young, but you know, obviously they still love me, and the whole family still love me and everything like that, and still couldn't wait to like meet me again and stuff like that. But in terms of meeting my mom, I feel like emotionally, and like it's something that is a process. It's something that is a process, and it's something that is going to take time. Not growing up with my mom mentally, emotionally, and in so many ways like affected me. I do believe that it forced me to have a lot of strength as well, because I was forced to kind of, I don't know, I feel like I just went through a lot without my mom, and it's made me who I am, and it's just made me who I am, to be honest. Long story short, like, it's a process, basically.
Figure it out for myself. Fairy tale is supposed to end unhappily ever after, just as wonderful as it began, and carry on for a few chapters. Then how come each time I open up, I can't seem to get past page 1? I guess it's time for me to close